Good morning, farmers. I'm Zara Bailey.
And I'm Echo Eddie with the Wheat Ridge Haystack.
This week in sports, the Wheat Ridge farmers finished their season with a glorious victory against Grand Junction with a score of 42-14. This was the perfect way to end the season and to commemorate our seniors' final game. The team made exceptional plays and were really on their A game. During halftime, Palms and Marching Band gave an enthralling performance and kept the crowd entertained for the team's final victory.
This past Tuesday, November 6th, the final ballots were cast in Colorado's midterm election. More than 1.8 million completed ballots were returned, a significant turnout when compared to the past elections. While this is good, it is still less than half of Colorado's total registered voters, which was at a little less than 4 million as of last Thursday, November 1st. According to the Colorado Secretary of State, this comparatively high turnout could be due to the growing political unrest we have seen in the recent years, starting with the 2016 presidential election, in which the nation was polarized to a degree not seen in decades. Several ballot measures caught most of the limelight, including Proposition 112, which would increase the minimum distance of new oil and natural gas drilling sites from occupied spaces to 2,500 feet. That's 2,000 more than the law requires already. Apart from the ballot measures, the position of governor was also up for grabs, with Jared Polis being a Democrat, Walker Stapleton a Republican, Bill Hammond's Unity of Party of Colorado, and Scott Helker, a Libertarian, vying for the spot.
In world news, we have a story regarding the disappearance of a Japanese islet by the name of Esanbei Hanakita Kojima. Recently, Japanese officials and local author Hiroshi Shimizu were unable to locate the whereabouts of this island, causing the general public to become confused and concerned. Shimizu was traveling to Sarafutsu, a village 500 meters away from the location, in hopes of finding inspiration for a picture book he is writing. When he ventured to the islet of Hanakita Kojima, Shizumu noticed the absence and alerted local fishermen. Japanese Coast Guards will be visiting and investigating the area in hopes of salvaging the islet. In hindsight, Japanese authorities wish they had monitored Hanakita Kojima more deliberately because of the perils that now come with losing the island. Losing the territorial island for good means the exclusive economic zone of Japan will shrink and disputes between varying countries and Japan will emerge. More information will be released soon as the story progresses and the answer to the disappearance of Esanbei Hanakita Kojima is expedited.
Now for this month's music review. A sister EP to 2011's The King's Dead. Long Live the King was the December's last effort before going on a long hiatus. This could be seen as the next step off the high pedestal that was their sixth record, but I don't believe Colin Malloy, lead vocalist, could have seen their popularity coming after all. The year-long break that band had several factors. What's important to state here is the band's sound. One of the most unique, unable to define certainly, and you will know the Decemberists when you hear them. Much like the bonus tracks of the Lumineers' Cleopatra, the songs of this EP were meant for the main record but didn't make it. Also similar to Cleopatra, Long Live the King is still full of, as the kids call them, absolute bangers. Released November 11th, critical reception was positive overall, even with Metacritic giving it 66 out of 100. The biggest highlight of the EP is the first track, Eve Watson, a very powerful story with a pounding acoustic guitar they are known for. For this, the track has a good chance of being your favorite. A 1-2-3 structure of the chorus makes this a melody to get stuck in your head. One for you, you for me. This is a home demo that is very fitting for on an outtake piece that like this EP. And all this is a great farewell gift to us by the Decemberists before their year-long break. EPs are a great way for you to get to know an artist, so go check this one out. Tuesday, America showed up to the polls, and we got to see how much America has changed in the last 2 years. Nationally, Democrats nearly swept the House, taking back the majority of the vote, while in the Senate, Republicans gained 2 more seats. From governor to secretary of state, Colorado saw a huge Democratic sweep, with Jared Polis winning over Walker Stapleton to become the nation's first openly gay governor. Colorado also voted for Amendment A, prohibiting forced labor as a punishment for crime. Locally, Monica Duran won for Wheat Ridge's State House District 24 and State Issues 2A and 2B passed, allowing the city to provide telephone and internet services. Our school-owned Jerry Titulio won Jefferson County Treasurer and Jefferco Public Schools Measures 5A regarding mill levies, which promised to raise teacher salaries passed. Attention juniors and seniors, University of Wyoming will be attending here November 12th, 12 p.m.
Thank you for watching this week's news. We'll see you next week.